We all know the Worldwide Web. Well, you don't know the Worldwide Web like this. Worldwide Web is the new metaverse, and it launched on November 29th. And it is a very old school, like, think of Nintendo 8-bit running around as little top-down. Think of like Metal Gear or Mario and whatnot. I'm thinking of more like Mario 3. And they have a world that they've created. And they released a small apartment, medium apartment, large apartment, and a penthouse. And all of them sold out. So there's 5,000 small apartments. There's 3,000 medium, 1,000 of the large, and 69 penthouses, Q. Old Buffalo would have loved to have a penthouse, but they are now going for around 30 ETH or more. Let's jump right in, man, because this is definitely one that I went down the rabbit hole. And look at this. This is live right now. I'm in the game. And look at all these people running around in this madness. That is this. This is my character over here on the right. I have connected my MetaMask wallet, and I do have CryptoBuffalo.eth, so it shows that. If you don't have an ENS of your MetaMask, you don't have your username in this game. So the second I logged in and I saw that I didn't have my name, I went and bought CryptoBuffalo.eth. So a lot of people right now are getting ENS .eth names so that they can come into this world and other worlds and show off their name, first of all, and their wallet address. But look at a lot of these naked characters, and I couldn't help but think of Rick and Morty and the episode where Rick has sex with the planet and creates a whole bunch of these little dudes that just keep popping out of the planet, and they totally remind me of what I'm starting out as over here. Now, let's change that real quick. My MetaMask is already loaded up, so I can go in here and I can change my avatar to Forgotten Runes Wizard, which has already been loaded up. Every one of the NFTs in this game have been loaded up through the game founders themselves, so all the NFTs that you see in here as avatars are real NFTs that have been authorized and are essentially signed up through the MetaMask. So boom, now I'm a wizard. But you know what? I don't want to walk around in the city all by myself. I need a pet, man. I need a friend. So then I go over to pets, and oh my God, I've got crypto dick butts and I've got my toads. I'm going to grab my #1 toad right here, man. This is my toad I'm going to walk around with right now, and look at him hop around with me. And I'm going to scroll through here. Look at, there's a moon cat over here. I see another moon cat sleeping. I see some cyberkongs. I'm about to get run over by a car. Every one of these NFTs are real NFTs, you guys. They cannot fake it in here. These are legit. Now, I'm a wizard from the Forgotten Runes Wizard Club. All right, now here's what's really cool here. The Thirsty Wizard. This is a bar only for the wizards. They had a wizard party, and it was one of those things that was very exciting. And look at this. Look at how many people showed up. This is not for the wizard. This is actually a group photo that they did a while ago, and this is actually what was going down in the wizard, the Thirsty Wizard. All of these are NFT wizards. They had a party. And this is what very excites me about the World Wide Web is every PFP or NFT project, once they get uploaded to this game, they can then have their own way to create a party within there and token gate just for those NFTs, the same way Discord allows you to connect through CollabBot to your MetaMask to verify that you actually own that NFT. So it's a beautiful, easy way to walk around in here. But hey, enough talk. Let me go on in here. I'm going to go up to the bartender real quick. Hey, bartender, how you doing? You know, I've had a rough day and need a little shot here. So what would you like to do? You want to buy a beer? Hey, you want a beer, Q? It's on me, man. So yes, I just bought a beer. Just bought a beer, and, you know, I've got 115 tokens, and I'm going to consume a beer right here live on NFT Live. And the cat over here on the...
It's a kid's show. Sir.
Oh, sorry. Is it? I didn't know it was. All right, I'm out of here. So I'm going to walk around again, see some people that have generic avatars, and me with my Forgotten Runes Wizard and my Cryptoad are just cruising on into this game. And this is still in the very early stages, you guys. It literally launched 3 days ago, but there's a cyberkong right there. There's a lot of people walking around. Every single person here is an actual person. And it is going to be very exciting as all of those apartments that I talked to you about earlier are going to be incorporated into the game where you yourself can host an event. You can token gate it. You can sell stuff. There's going to be mini games. There's going to be quests that you can actually create just like Sandbox. And it is going to be exciting. Look at this. Mario Kart. Who doesn't love Mario Kart? They already showed that they're going to be creating like a Mario Kart style game where you actually will be racing against other NFT people. I don't know how CryptoToads is in third. There's no way Toads would ever be in third, man. Come on. They get it together. But let's take a look right now at how this project's been doing since they launched. Look, they're in 9th out of top 10 collections in the last 7 days. They have definitely had some momentum. They did an AMA yesterday where the founder announced that they are not going to be selling any more land for this world. They might create another world down the road, but this world, all the land that's been sold, that's the limit. They're not going to go the Sandbox route where they're going to keep adding more and more, and everyone's going to be like, oh, damn, I thought that was it. this is definitely it for this world. Now they may add more worlds in the future. Right now the floor price is at 0.42 for a small one, which was 0.06. So it's definitely been, you know, pumping a bit. But man, this is definitely one with the wizards that were showing up and all things that for me, it's so simple to jump in. You literally have your own little quest. But what I love about everything here is these are all NFTs. This is the first time, you guys, that I was able to take my toads and actually showcase them in a way besides just showing it as a Twitter PFP. And the second I did that, I knew I had to get involved. So I bought myself an apartment or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many I own because, you know, it's just between me and myself and my wallet. But it is definitely one where I'm very excited about the concept of this. I love the fact that it's interoperability. It's easy for anyone who owns any of these NFTs to connect within it and showcase and essentially get to know other holders. So if you see an NFT that you like, you're seeing it walking down the street. If there's a rare one of one and somebody ends up using that as their character, they literally could walk down the street and you could see that one of one that could be worth like $1 million. There's CryptoPunks that could come on in here once they get uploaded. So this is definitely a project that I'm very excited about. And the Worldwide Web is changing as you know it, Q, and it is one that I can't wait for you and all the other lads to come on in and hang out in one of my apartments. We're definitely going to throw a party, my man.
Yeah, so I do have a couple questions that are related to the project, so that I want to touch on here in a second, but I don't think you guys realize how stoked Buffalo is right now about Worldwide Web. I know he just blacked out for like a 6-minute tirade about the whole project, but he has been talking about interoperability between the NFT projects for so long and wanting that type of environment where everyone can come together and show off. Well, first of all, show off what you have, but also bring in all of these communities to interact together. That because it's always been siloed. It's always been siloed with these communities, but having them in one spot where you can show off a CyberKong while showing off a Cryptoad is just like chef's kiss, beautiful. Like it's where we're headed, but we didn't have it. We were lost in the desert without water for at least a year with these things, and now they're coming to fruition, man. It's crazy.
In my opinion, this is the perfect timing for a game like this. It's only like a 4 megabyte size file. You can play it on your phone. You can easily jump into it, connect your MetaMask. Everything is, for some people, they don't like this style. They want the next Star Atlas Unreal Engine, right? And good on you. Wait for that to come around to get to this level. But right now, this is the first metaverse. I know Sandbox has it where you can take your different project and get it voxelized. That's a whole process. This is one where they're going to be uploading a lot of the major NFT projects, and that's going to take that whole community and bring them into play. Now, how long would this last with this style? It's really up to each person on how they enjoy this kind of process. But dude, I download NES emulators and ROMs, and I still play Mega Man 2, Metroid, Zelda, Kid Icarus, RC Pro-Am. Come on, baby. I'll do all of those to the end of my time because it's nostalgia. And right now,
it tugs on the heartstrings.
It's a lot of fun, man. And I was already going on adventures, and somebody actually walked me to the Thirsty Wizard, and I was telling them I'm going to talk about this on NFT Live today. So Foxy Tango, not Foxy Yoga, but Foxy Tango, huge shout out to you for having a beer with me in the Thirsty Wizard yesterday. And if you're watching, that was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
So lightning questions here that I have. The token itself, like the coins, how did you get 112 of them or 113?
So that is a game currency for the quests. Now, I haven't finished the quest. Now, here's what's interesting. They had a whitelist process for this, and they actually had everybody who completed the quest got to get on the whitelist. Now, of course, the sale's already over for that, so that first quest is more for fun now. But that token itself is not the actual token. There is not a token yet. But down the road, there will be a web token, and there'll be a DAO, and there'll be a whole bunch of other things. So yesterday's AMA on Twitter Spaces, there was so much going on that I was like, oh man, this is, what I love is it's there. It's already there. You can jump in and play right now. You can play all day and have fun with everybody and show off your NFTs. Of course, where they go with it, it's unlimited, man.
Yeah, so here's the alpha here. With mutant apes, in the same way that bored apes are a little bit more expensive, but you can get utility for just being in that ecosystem. It sounds like a small apartment might make sense. Again, do your own research, not investment advice, but the large apartments are going for about 1.8 right now. A small apartment is going for 0.42, which leads me to my next question, Buff. That wizard area, the what is it called? Sorry,
Thirsty Wizard.
Thirsty Wizards, what size place was that as far as like the inside goes?
Yeah.
Do we know,
I don't know so they haven't showcased exactly what it's going to look like for your apartment itself. So they've showcased what the apartments are but the actual like inside layout and everything. If anybody participated in Crypto Beast, there was a lot of different kind of, everyone's outside scrambling around like right here, but the lands themselves are still TBD on how that's going to be experienced. But in this game right here, when you go to the Thirsty Wizard, you know, it's a little lot there. I don't know if this is what a small apartment size is, but this is how I'm guessing the layout would be when you go into an apartment where you're going to have this next view here. But the cool thing is you're going to be able to decorate it, put other NFTs you own, put a vending machine, quests. You could literally run your own business in this game right now. Not exactly right now, but as they incorporate those models into your land. And then my guess, and this is of course just me guessing here, is that they'll probably do some kind of token drop to every landholder as they progress. Because one thing that the founder said yesterday during the AMA is he wants to reward all the early Genesis holders. This is Genesis land of all those apartments. So it's gonna be exciting to see how this plays out.